Hello. Festive year arriving. Christmas. Then in 2021 finish. So everybody preparing in every country probably for Christmas menu, chefs preparing, and the New Year. So we are going to talk about that for this occasion. And I have an opportunity held a menu all the way from Florida in United States. My old student had traveled to United States, work in New York, in Hilton. Then after a few years, with his family, he had appointed to Florida Hilton. So he participated, he partaged his new menu for Christmas and New Year. So we are going to study with my interested followers, chefs to be, and chefs. So Christmas and New Year is biggest challenge for the chefs. So they put all their talent and credibilities and to show their strength and to be famous. So few people are waiting impatience the menu, so they are making bookings. Probably I am also interested what is United States they do, and we are here in Turkey what we're doing. And I'm going to just read together, we will study the menu. So menu is start with the caviar for Christmas menu. Yes, Christmas menu, of course. Caviar is all the way from Persia, come there. And you know, the caviar, we are going to have a special section for that. Yes, I'm going to have a special video for it. And they offer kaluga. Caviar is difficult to serve as well and preserve as well. So they serve it in ice, in the porcelain cups. Sometimes they come with the original box and they show in the a la carte, but I don't know how they are serving there, but they serve 1 ounce Kaluga caviar, quite expensive. There they charge $125 for 1 ounce. 1 ounce is about 32 gram. If you have a Royal Ossetra, you get the selection, is 1 ounce again, is $195. Almost $200, just a starter. 31 gram. Of course, they come with all the panache. You know, they have toast melba and a little butter, and serve with the vodka probably. This amuse-bouche, they call it amuse-bouche. Yes. The first course is salmon, sashimi. You see, Japanese technique is very appreciated in the United States as well. Salmon is a raw sashimi, raw, and they serve it with, they add oysters to garnish to make it richer. Garden lettuce serve it, and traditional sauce, they call it. And probably wasabi and a little vinaigrette sauce. And pine nuts. Pine nuts is very popular there as well. So sashimi sauce. If you don't want it, you can have it scallop, prawn paella squid. Prawn paella squid. And they serve with the aioli and nori powder. Nori, you know, is the seaweed, dry seaweed. So they used Japanese style, and plus saffron. And the raw as well. Look, this raw and this raw as well. If you don't want that, you can have a pasta, pappardella, served with wild mushroom. And if you add white truffle with the mushroom, you add $100 extra. White truffle. You want to continue? Yes, okay. So main course. Main course we have mullard breast. Mullard. Not Maillard. Mullard. Mullard is a duck breast. I love duck breast. Of course, they are all cultivated. They are on the farm, especially. You choose a mallard. Mallard is a cross between Muscovy male duck, and Peking duck. Muscovy is a male, Peking duck is female. So if you cross this and the duck comes out, is more meaty. And they say in the gourmet world is the ribeye in the sky, so meaty. Of course, they don't say they have to cook it, but normally they come rare. They cook rare. So all mallard breast were halibut. Halibut is a fish, North Sea fish. It's very what you call it, meaty, big fish, and it's served with white truffle grits, and if you want white truffle, if you want white truffle, you charge $100. My God! Every dish extra. Mallard, halibut, or tenderloin. You see, they don't messing about with small fishes, with the bones, things like that, with the skin. Just fillet, everything fillet. But this is Christmas. You don't want to mess about with its bits and pieces. Fillet, tenderloin, of course, beef tenderloin. They serve the grill. And tarragon jus. Tarragon is a herb. Tarragon jus. Mashed potatoes. If you add the black truffle, if you insist the black truffle on top of it, you charge extra money, of course. Extra $50. Black truffle. Okay, not bad. So this is the Christmas menu. Of course, there's a decoration on the tables, things like that, but they don't want to make a menu, the buffet. I mean, normally in Turkey, the hotels rather makes buffet, but buffet, it will be more expensive, costing for the hotel, of course. So this is the main course. For the dessert, I was surprised they make a caramelized apple. Caramelized apple is it on a plate, and with milk chocolate and cinnamon shortbread, a biscuit shortbread, and sauce crème anglaise. Crème anglaise, I like it as well. Is egg yolk. It's like you make a mayonnaise, egg yolk with milk, and thicken with vanilla. Add vanilla and flavoring, and serve hot on apple pie. Usually they put this with crème anglaise. But if you don't want that, if you think it is heavy, you can have a chocolate souffle. chocolate souffle with bourbon anglaise sauce and ice cream. Yeah, I prefer that because ice cream and chocolate ice cream. This is the Christmas menu. Usually they are the buffet as well for them. I mean, you charge just set menu, but no extras there on the buffet. You think, but on the main course you have a selection of it. So, of course, for the New Year, the people goes to Christmas, takes their family usually, and for the New Year, the couples, friends, mostly adults, and adults prefer that. So my ex-student, chef now, Hakan, in Florida, is prepared on a New Year's menu. As a 5-course menu. 5-course menu. It costs, we will find out, costs how much. He starts with champagne jelly, oyster champagne jelly is amuse-bouche. You can eat amuse-bouche. Champagne jelly, oyster. Oh. So you must go to those sort of banquets empty stomach. Don't eat anything at home. You will regret it because it's a long, how many courses? Look at it. Okay, because they arrange it. So they start about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, boom, champagne. Midnight, okay. So, champagne jelly, then they call Hanashi beef is tartar. It is like a carpaccio beef with the caviar, Osetra caviar, cured eggs and wasabi. Cured eggs, they are old eggs. I don't want that, but raw egg, yeah. Wasabi. And they give again Osetra caviar, half ounce they give, and they charge $75 for it. Already whole menu is $245. So if you want Osetra, you will charge $75. Then you finish that, then lobster comes. There's no choice. All go like that. Lobster. Poached lobsters, endive and bisque emulsion. Poached in the butter. Just the fillet. Probably served on his shelf. And next to it, braised endives. Endives, you know, in Turkey we don't have endives. It's the white color. I like it. It's anisette taste. I love it very much. I wish they start growing. It started in Belgium, endives, and spread all over Europe. Bisque emulsion. Bisque emulsion is made bisque, you know. It can be sauce or soup. Vegetable crushed lobster shells or prawn shells, but usually lobster shells, and reduced. Add some cognac or brandy, then served. So it's good. It's quite rich. You can see. And after that, we are waiting veal cheek. You don't put steak there. They got the veal cheek. is also quite tender. And the cooked braised veal cheek. Crispy potatoes, hash, they serve it. Pearl onion, glazed pearl onion. And if you want a truffle, Perigord is the area, duck. Black truffle, you add $50. Crispy hash, glazed black onion, yes, good. So we had the lobster, hot veal at the main course, and Dover sole. You have a choice of veal cutlet or Dover sole in the main course. Pan-seared Dover sole. Dover, north of France. In Turkish, dil balığı is flat and tasty, and there's no bones at all. So Dover sole. Pan-seared, they put with the butter. Salsify is a vegetable, again like asparagus, white asparagus type of. Truffle, add the truffle pasta, tin pasta, as a instead of potatoes. And if you add the Alba truffle, if you insist Alba truffle, they charge you $85. You want us to go there? Good morning, brother. Pan-seared Dover sole costs you that much. But I don't want the Alba truffle. Okay, you don't want it. This is the sit. You sit on this dish, on this menu. You don't go for the buffet or anything like that. Everything comes one after another. Of course, you order your drinks extra. The wine waiter come and ask anything. As a dessert, there is no choice. Chocolate mousse. Yeah, I like it, chocolate mousse. It goes very well. And praline crunchies, crispy wafer. Yes, okay, don't know it. And seasonal fruit after that. So chocolate mousse comes with the praline crunches, crispy wafer. It needed. Of course, it takes a long time. You're talking with your friends or with your group, if you are in a group, and it goes nicely. There's a music there. Usually there's a music, and plus the band, not the tape brand. The tape music is a live music. After that, just with the chocolate, you will start having your coffee or tea. And the big banquet is like that. Groups 5, 6, 8, 10, 20. Then there's a number on each table, and the hotel hire extra staff, the male staff and lady staff, servants. They come, waitresses. And they put the white collar and all ages, because everybody looking for extra job. In Turkey, we don't have ladies serving, very rare. And the banquet in the hotel banquet. And nowadays maybe they started, I don't know. In Europe, in United States as well, always you hire extra for a banquet. 200 people, 400 people, 1,000. And I serve in Belgium. I was serving as well. 3,000 men, Hotel Metropole. How many years ago in Turkey we didn't have any big hotel like that, big saloon for banquet. Usually, at some hotel they make a buffet, and at the buffet, of course, you decorate everything, and how small, how big doesn't matter, and you fill with dessert buffet start in one corner, and starter buffet. There's everything, canapé from on the hot plate. They got hot plate, chicken, turkey, and all the trimmings, because it is much easier like that. People queuing up after they're serving the starter and soup, for example, but just for the main course is a la carte maybe, or main course as well is served by the customers, by the waitresses. But for the dessert, they make buffet open. Of course, sometimes it's very hard because people, if you put the open buffet for dessert, people usually in Turkey goes to get all the sweets and put on the side. But the New Year is big celebration, and the Christmas as well. Everybody prepare very good brochure like that, Merry Christmas, and big chain hotel. And this is a very old one. Cream of mushroom soup start, for example, with this menu. It was very old one. It's British. Start with the cold melon, cavaillon, they call it, small cavaillon, with berries, and sorbet. Or smoked salmon with salmon roulade. You have the choice of it. And you take the order. And then you got a cream of mushroom, smoked ham soup. Cream of mushroom and smoked ham soup. If you put a cream of mushroom, it's easy, right? Then you got the main course starts again, always selection of it, not the one main course. Halibut. Here he was serving similar, I think, with the meaty halibut without bones, with the basil and pepper dressing, baked fillet. They don't want the fried things like that. Baked easy in the oven with the sauce, cream sauce, and fish stock, and then they put some basil and pepper dressing. Or turkey. This is a British one. And Norfolk is the north of Midland. Is very famous with this turkey. And turkey goes with gammon. Gammon is a pork, cochon. Gammon is a bacon. Bacon is the best part of the animal. And chipolato sausages. Chipolato sausage is meat sausage, and cranberry. Again, British is very famous with the cranberry. It's like a red cherry. They serve it hot, sometimes with the apple puree as well. So, if you don't want the halibut, you may select turkey. If not, another medallion of beef. You one fish, one turkey, one beef. You have the select of it. Medallion beef fillet is the best part. It's the thick part with cream and brandy sauce and mustard. Is good. And serve with the selection vegetables and potatoes. as I say, for example, table for 6. How many people, what they want, they know. And waitress came, served, and then pour the sauce, pour the sauce. And for the dessert, when you finish it, of course, you're drinking with this main course. Plum pudding with brandy sauce, always one alcohol, you know. And or tropical fruit and cardamom liqueur. Cardamom liqueur, tropical fruit. No, I prefer plum pudding. Yeah, plum pudding, I like it. Sometimes they put the Christmas mince pie, they call it. And maybe in a small hotel or in the family, you buy ready-made Christmas pudding. And like in the Muslim world, we have Noah, Ashura. Also, what's left over on the boat, they make a pudding. And this is the similar, what's left over, or the some nuts and spices and flour, they mix it and they put it in the oven. It comes hot. Sometimes you pour brandy and flame it to make a show. All right, and coffee mint for everybody. But this is a very old one, but it is very attractive presentation, the menu. New Year's, we have to tell you Christmas Day lunch and also the Boxing Day menu in England, they make it. Boxing Day, everybody waiting for the present. But usually they open carvery, they make carvery for Boxing Day. Buffet, this is the buffet carving day, but carvery. They don't serve it on the plate. You go, there's a choice of carvery, it's the turkey, beef and pork on Boxing Day. For New Year, we have time, you can see the New Year. They make two types of New Year's menu. One, to eat only meat, only hot dishes. The another one for the young ones with the disco. There's a buffet. So we are interested about the classical menu. What we got on the menu? You know, pate, we call it pate. You know pate, you understand? You prepare meat dish, cook in oven and serve cold. They call it terrine as well. And minced beef and of course pork sometimes, usually. Right. So you got a three choice. Pheasant is a hunting animal, game, but they breed as well, pheasant. And pheasant terrine with beetroot salad or crab apple jelly. It's one choice. Or trio of salmon, but they put smoked salmon, marinated salmon, and poached salmon with dill dressing. Wow, 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 wow. Of course, smoked salmon in England, they are very famous. Or hot courgette flavor. This is for vegetarian probably. Hot courgette flavor filled with the coarse puree mushroom and truffle. But there is no extra there, huh? But this is very old menu, huh? About 100 pounds. So, pan-roasted monkfish served on a pepper basil oil. The starter, selection of starters, and main course, monkfish served with pepper and basil oil. A meaty one. Then mint sorbet, this true Norman, we call it. Everybody get the monkfish. Then after that, there are another 3 main courses. There are 2 selection of main courses. So instead to continue, they give you mint sorbet. Everybody got the mint sorbet. Then your stomach had a little bit empty space. They call it in French trou normand. They open the hole there, you know. Of course, you take your time. You are not in a hurry. New Year's Eve till midnight. Of course, English rack of lamb, English lamb, or tornado of beef. You know, best part of tornado beef. Served with wild mushroom and rich wine sauce, or else, and English lamb served with carrot and coriander roti sauce. Rack of lamb in pirzola they given. Okay. They got 2 choice: lamb or beef, and selection of vegetables and potatoes. They go with the trays, tuk 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 tuk. Everybody order in advance, take the order, what you want. So we come to the dessert. On the dessert, what we have? Lemon brulee with compote berries. Creme brulee, make it lemon brulee. Or selection of much of cheese, English cheese. If you have a drinking, some people prefer mature English cheese. Maybe on the plate they brought it. Boom, boom, boom. There's says English cheese, so there's no French cheese. English cheese, cheddar, and what else? I only remember cheddar. I forgot. France, we got the camembert, Roquefort, and the old cheeses sometimes, Gruyere. That's it. Then the coffee and mint. And this is the hotel's menu. And of course, New Year's Eve buffet menu, we are not interested. There's the parties as well. Vegetarian menu. It didn't put the vegetarian menu. But usually, big festivity not only in the big countries, in the extreme orient as well. For example, they finish in 1 year and starting New Year, they bring in energy. So we were in Taiwan. We opened a restaurant there, a long table. For a private company. I stayed there about a year, and it was the beginning of the new year, a long time ago. And I was surprised to see people burning all money. They printed paper monies. There's the print of Taiwanese bank or things like that, and they burning this. And the big office, company office building in front. We were so surprised. He says, "What is it? We are sending this all the year, so we are welcoming by burning this money. We are attracting new, fresh capital." So that was on the newspaper. I kept it, this paper. You see how burning all the people, and they put fire in the middle of the street, and everybody big excitement, you know, they do it, and they laugh. They say, "Oh yeah, we're burning. The old year is going." And also, they have a priest coming and sending this past year and welcoming New Year on the big office buildings. The cold buffet is since Antoine Carême. Antoine Carême is a famous king's chef. He made this buffet decorations. You see over there. Everybody amazing. They say, "What is this? Oh, there's a big souffle, big gâteau. 400 people, 1,000 people. I serve it 3,000 people." I told you about. There was this decoration like a turkey. How they could put it. It was difficult that time, and they were putting buffet, and they were eating with their own eyes. You know, you eat with your own eyes. I said, "Wow, my God, how is it? I'm going to have it this." You see, big pièce montée, we call it. Pièce montée, one on top of each other. Of course, it was a rich people. So this is the big saloon, you can see. High skies, and as well, kitchen as well is a high sky, high ceiling. I'll show them as well before. There's another buffet, pièce montée, you see. People say amazing things. We saw so many things, you know. It's cake and the fruit on top of it. So over the years, all the time, the festive years, with big hope, we're attracting New Year. I hope the New Year will be prosperous New Year, healthy New Year for everybody. And so I hope you enjoyed my extra feeding about the banquets, food. So we will continue in the next coming days. Thank you very much for listening, for watching. Okay, take care. Bye bye.